Okay, so welcome to this video showing you how to use Canva to do an email reading. This is a really good way to present a reading when you're first starting out, just because it might be a bit intimidating to do a Zoom reading or a face-to-face reading as you're learning the cards and how to interpret. So offering an email reading means that you can have more time to think about your interpretations, add in any extra information that you might feel is needed. And it also means that the client has a document that they can keep and refer back to for the time frame of the reading. So let's get into this. So you might have used Canva before. It's a really good graphic design tool. You can do so many things on Canva, social media posts, presentations, course, PowerPoints, that kind of thing. This is mine, some of my things here. You can see like social media posts for courses and readings, PDF masterclasses, that kind of thing. There's the PDF that you've received in this masterclass. So, yeah, I'm going to show you the tools that you need to do an email reading or create a PDF. The first thing that you're going to want to do is click on this document tab here to start your document. What I'm going to do is click in a reading template that I've done. And then work backwards from there just to show you how it works. Okay. So here we go with the document. So just looking at it here, we have changed the document from white to a different color at the back. We have the title. The type of reading is for the name and the date. And we have a photo of the reading. I added some color behind. It's just got these watermarks over just because they are pro images, and I think my Canva Pro ran out. Just to say that you can completely use the free version of Canva for this. You don't need to pay the £10 a month for the pro version. The pro version just gives you the option of more like elements like photos and illustrations, that kind of thing, but you can pay for them individually if you need anything. So don't feel pressured to get the pro version. Just going to get rid of this there. And then, so it's pretty simple, really. You add that, and then all the space underneath is for you to explain the cards. So often my readings are about 5 pages long. It looks a bit daunting, but I'll show you how to make this much easier. And then at the end, I just add my doodle that I had somebody do for me and just a thanks sentence there. So let's delete all of this and create it again so you can see how I've done it. So that's the text gone. Image, and then we'll get rid of some of these little stars. And there we go. So I'll just show you what these side bar buttons are, because you need a couple of them. So, and we'll change this back to white as well. Okay, I think it's a bit confused because this is a Canva Pro option here, and I need to renew mine. So yeah, let's start from the beginning. So at the top here, we've got design, and this holds lots of different templates in there. If you're wanting, it's really good if you want to make leaflets or posters, that kind of thing. You can even do daily planners, menu planners, that kind of thing, all sorts of things in there. The one you'll mainly be using, there's a few actually, will be Elements. In Elements, we've got lots of graphics, shapes, photographs that you can incorporate into your reading. So say, for example, if we look for tarot, we've got graphics there and we've got photos. So you could choose something like this. You can easily drag and drop it there. Pick it up, move it around the document, change the size, that kind of thing. Obviously, I had some stars on my other ones, so there's lots of different stars you could add. We'll come to that in a bit just to make it pretty. You've also got photos here. So these are quite interesting if you wanted to do anything like that. So in the Elements tab, there's just so many cool things. You can click on graphics there, which will just give you lots of different illustrations. Anything with a little crown is a pro element, and normally if you just wanted to buy that individually, that would be 99 pence. Click here and you get lots of different photos relating to tarot in there, which could be really handy to use in your marketing. And there's also videos as well. I don't usually use them very much. And there's also frames. They're in a different bit there. But yeah, this Elements tab is amazing. You can type whatever you want in there and it'll bring it up for you. So if you want some hearts, got lots of shapes there. Photos, graphics, all sorts of stuff that you can just click and add really easily. The next important thing is the text button, because obviously this is how you add your text to the document. So you've got different sizes here. You can add a heading, add a subheading, add some body text. So obviously different sizes there. You've got the different fonts in this tab here. There's absolutely loads and loads of different fonts. So, for example, we can change that to around just by clicking on them down the side here. Oops, sorry, that's gone off. And yeah, you can also change the side of the font by clicking here, just moving that up and down. And just going on there. Up here, you can change the color of the text, for example. Just click back on there again. You can underline, you can make capital. Here is where you can align, make bullet points, do your spacing there as well. So there's lots of different options for text. There's also different kind of things you can use. These are good if you're doing any kind of advertising, I guess. There you can just click and add really easily. Okay, the next button there is a brand kit, which is really helpful if you're setting up a business and you want to keep all your fonts and everything in the same place. We're not going to go over that today. And then the third one you'll need is uploads. So this is where you can actually upload files. If you click upload there, you have photos and documents in already saved on your computer. So this is where you would grab a picture of the reading that you've done for somebody and add that in. There, it was a bit blurry there before. So that's really helpful. Need to use the upload tab to add your photo in. I'll come back to that in a second. So let's get started. So for the document color, so I kind of have mine like a light pink. You can do what you want really. If you click on this rainbow bit, you can move this. Obviously you don't want it too dark, but depending on your brand colors, you can change that to whatever you want, or you might just want to leave that white. And then, okay, so we've got our heading. So let's do relationship reading for Claire. I usually add in the date. And then obviously we're going to want to make that smaller to fit along the top. You can also drag and drop this out to make it bigger as well. That font is a little bit too bold, so I'm going to change that to maybe that one. Just play around until you've got the font that you need. Then we're going to just center that. So if you drag something around, if that line comes up there, it's in the middle. So that's great. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our image. So I have a white desk that I use to lay the cards out, and then I add some crystals in. I don't normally put this light in here anymore. Normally it's some plants you can maybe see on these. So just make it pretty as possible, really. I might actually add this one in with the plants and things. So that's there. So this is super, super easy. It doesn't take very long. And then you would add your subheading here. Just move that there. Extend it out so it covers the whole document. Move that, align it to the left. Again, it's probably still a bit big, so move that around here. And then normally I would just do card 1. And then here it's let go of guilt. There. Maybe make that bold. Or you can't with that text, but that's fine. And then start typing out the interpretation. Guilt, so that you can move on with life. So then even in one text box here, you can highlight that and minimize there so you can have different sizes of font in the same text box. So you would basically just carry on like that all the way down. Obviously you'll run out of space, and then what you can do actually is really cool. You can duplicate stuff there. There's the bin if you need to delete anything. Magic Write is the new artificial intelligence tool, but you don't really need that. Duplicate the box, drag it down and pop it in your next page. To add a page, because this was already a document there, you can duplicate the page that you've done, which is really handy if you're doing like social media posts and just need to change a couple of things around. You can add a page there, which is going to add it in with the same color background as a duplicate. There's the bin. Yeah, so basically fill all of this in with your card meanings. Now, in the past, I would do this from scratch, but recently I've learned to use a transcription app, which means I can talk the reading into the app on my phone. I use Loom, and again, you can get a free version of that. So that's LOOM, Loom. Talk the reading in, you can pause it. And then at the end, you can copy the transcript. And what I normally do is copy the transcript, email it to myself. Then I would open my email, cut and paste the transcript. Normally, I would actually put it into my notes here instead of straight into the document, because there's bits of the transcript that I would need to maybe take out, or bits that I needed to add in. So I would like create a note here. Or for example, this here is where I've cut and paste all of the transcript in, and then I'm changing it around. So I've got a spelling mistake there. Abundance. So I type it all up in a note to make sure I'm happy with it and it all looks good. And then I just cut and paste that text into the document here. And then we're talking about adding some little bits to pretty up. So again, what I did was I just look for stars graphics, and the ones that don't have a crown are absolutely free to use. So you can take this, change the color there. You can spin that around with that button there. And you could just like kind of add something like that, like dot that around the document. Again, you can duplicate that, move that down there, just fill in any gaps that you've got. And obviously I had a doodle that I added at the end. You could have something like that done for your own business, or add a photo, that kind of thing. There's a photo of me there that you could add. But that's it, basically. It's just creating a document, adding in your image, the text there, and then finishing it off with a thank you. And then all you would do when it's finished, so what I'm going to do is go back to a finished reading. So here we go. I'll just pick an actual finished one. So say we go here. And when you're finished with it, you've proofread it, you're quite happy with the way it's all set out and what's included in there. Just get rid of, just cross out of there. Then to create a copy of that you can attach in an email to the client, you just click share, you click download, use the PDF, all pages, click download. And then it's just going to put that into your downloads. As you can see, it just went up here into mine there. And then I would just create my email for the client, add in a paragraph thanking them for the reading, attach this to my email and send, and that's it, really. They would see it like this. What I also do as well, there's the doodle, some stars in there. What I also do as well is I'm speaking the reading into the Loom app. If I'm happy with the recording, I send that to the client as well, just as something they can listen to. But sometimes if there's been lots of pauses and things, that might not be the best idea. So just it all written down in this format would be better. I really hope that was helpful. I'm trying to think if I've missed anything. I think that's everything. I've also written out the steps in the main masterclass PDF that you can follow as well. But yeah, I just think this is a great way of giving your clients something they can keep and refer back to, print out, whatever they want to do with it. So I really hope that was helpful, and good luck with your readings. Bye.